Good morning, chickadees. Hello. How do I look? Do I look gorgeous? Do I look stunning? Tell me I look gorgeous. Tell me I look gorgeous, goddammit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, chickadees. How's everyone doing? As you guys can tell, I'm in a very fabulous mood today. Like, very fabulous. I woke up feeling refreshed, feeling nostalgic, feeling ready to conquer the day. Bitch, I look skinny. Bitch, do you see this? You see this? It's 40 degrees outside. At the end of April, it's 40 degrees. I need to lubricate my throat. Sorry you guys are crooked. Didn't straighten the wheel when I parked. So sorry. Wow, so like weekend recap. I didn't really do anything over the weekend. Shocking. Never do anything. Okay, so I think my new thing is, so I was on the weekends, I think like specifically Saturdays, I think I'm gonna re-download Grindr. Like I think like that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be like my new thing. Like Saturday and then going into Sunday, like I can scroll on Grindr. Like if I'm home, I might as well. Like I'm not hurting anyone. But then like immediately once it's Monday, I delete the app and I stay off of it for a few days and then I can go back on it. So I'm gonna try this out. So it's kind of like I'm weaning myself off of Grindr instead of like cold turkey, because I think that's like why it's like not so successful, because I'm just like always just like getting off of it cold turkey. But I did like, I was talking to like this one dude. He's like a boot, but it was a good conversation. And like it's so sad, like I like got addicted to like the rush of like talking to someone, that like I was like scratching to like message him again, like because once he stopped messaging I was like, oh my god, this sucks. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just love like a good conversation. Like I just love chatting. Like what is this? Is this chat roulette? So that was like whatever. And then I don't know why I keep saying, I don't know why I keep saying I matched. This is not Tinder. This is Grindr. But there was this one dude who messaged me last week, and like he kept like responding with the same thing. Like he kept just being like, So I was like, okay, well, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna message you. But then today I was like, I saw he was online, so I was like, you know what? Let me hit him up. So I was like, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up? He's like, oh, like, let's meet up and hook up. And I'm like, oh, I'm not looking for that. Like, I'm looking like for friends. And he's like, oh, me too, or a relationship. I was like, don't do me now. Don't play with me. Don't play with my heart. Don't play with my heart. But I was like, oh yeah, like, you know, maybe like I was like, oh yeah, like I'm open to a relationship. I'm just like not like gonna rush things. Like I'm not rushing anything. He's like, cool. So anyways, we exchanged contact information. So we've been texting. I don't even know how to say his name, but his first initial. We have a new character because I don't think we've ever had one. He's B. B. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm treading very lightly with this one. No Chick-fil-A sauce. No Chick-fil-A sauce. Because was it last weekend? I forget what it was, but like, oh, last week was C and P, and they both dropped off. Like they dropped off real quick. I was like, wow. I was like, could you have dropped off like at least maybe like after like 1 or 2 weeks? Like I couldn't even make it a week with them. Like they just dropped off. Like, okay, whatever, bye. Bye. P, I think, I don't even know what was up. Because, like, how do you go from, like, snapping me, like, every single hour of the day? And then he left me, so, like, he left me opened, if that makes sense. And then he never snapped me back again. Like, what an asshole. And then C, he only snaps me once a day to restore the streak. And I'm just like, whatever. Like, you're now, like, in that category. Like, the people who only snap you just to, like, have a streak, like, you're in a whole different category. Like, you're not my friend. You're not my friend. I'm never gonna hang out with you. We'll never see each other in public. Like, that just is what it is. Like, I think I have, like, 3 people who are like that, like, Snapchat streaks. 2 of them are people I used to work with at the cookie place. And then, another one of them is, like, a guy that I've never met up with. We've never hung out before. I never will hang out with him. Like, it's just, like, you're in your own category. Like, the same thing with, like, those girlies from, like, the cookie place. Like, I've never hung out with them. Well, okay, I hung out with one of them, but it was literally over a year ago. Was the last time I saw her. So, and then my other streak is my sister, which she low-key be in that category because, like, I don't be seeing her that much either. So I think streaks, like, creates this, like, false sense of, like, security in y'all's relationship. Like, oh, we've, like, Snapchatted each other every day, like, for the past, like, blah 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 days. And it's like, okay, that's just, like, a picture of your face, and most of the time it's, like, a picture of your forehead. Like, girl, it's not that much. It's not that deep. Maybe I'm making it deep. Like, but yeah, so whatever. Like, C's annoying, but I kind of like C because he has his location turned on, right? And I'd be, like, you know, checking on it every now and then, I'm not gonna lie. And he's just like me. He's a homebody. Like, he barely leaves his house. So, interesting. But the ball's in his court to make a move, because I already told him that I wanted to see him, like, on the weekend and, like, grab coffee or something and whatever. So, in other news, sorry I'm talking about guys so much. Like, I know I need to, like, stop doing this, but, like, this is just a weekly recap, you guys. It's a weekly recap, and then we'll be back to, like, talking about, like, random stuff. So then Jay, Jesus Christ, I'm a monster. I got C, P, B, elemental P. But Jay, okay, so he had, oh God, this chicken I cooked stinks really bad. Oh my God, I'm, like, getting a headache. It smells so bad. So Jay apparently was hosting his friend from New York this week, and his phone was on Do Not Disturb the entire weekend. Like, baby boy, who are you trying to fool? Like, it is so obvious that this is not a friend. This is not a friend. Like, y'all are not just friends. Like, there's a little bit more context going on to this if you have to keep your phone on Do Not Disturb the entire time your friend is here. So he asked me yesterday at 5 p.m., right? He was like, oh, because he felt bad because he left me on red. Or he left me on deliver for, like, 24 hours. So that he's like, oh, we should hang out next Saturday. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then he left me on delivered again for, like, over 24 hours. Like, and I'm not really, like, mad about that. Like, I could give 0 shits. But, like, I just don't want to hang out with him. Like, I don't want to go out drinking because, like, I had a margarita and I'm still, like, breaking out from it. Like, when I was, like, sober for 3 weeks, sober from sex and alcohol, my skin was clearing up so beautifully. Like, that's, like, if that's not a sign, like, I don't know what else is. So I need to, like, figure a way out to, like, either cancel, but I can't cancel because last time I canceled and I pretend I was sick. So I think I'm gonna be like, oh, like maybe we can like get like lunch or something, like do something in the afternoon, and then I could kick it. Cause also I have finals next week, and like I don't want to be like hungover like going into next week. Like no, I need to be like ready on my P's and Q's, because baby, I'm trying to get straight A's this semester. Okay, well let me go because I need to go to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.